Friends, happy to meet you once again. Today we will look into Prof Q's ability to solve MCQs. The sample what I want to give you is the INICET 2026 examination. I took up some questions from the web about the questions that were asked. So we start with the first question. Here is the question. A developmental remnant of the embryological hindgut persisting in the retrorectal space is most likely to give rise to which of the following lesions? I have given the options as chondroma, tailgut cyst, epidermoid cyst, and dermoid cyst. So it looks at the relevant information and processes it. And the lesion that is most likely to arise from the developmental remnant of the embryological hindgut persisting in the retrorectal space is the tailgut cyst. So let us look at one more question. Sorry. My apologies. Let's look at one more question. Here the question was, which adrenergic or muscarinic receptor subtype is coupled to the GS protein? The options given in the MCQ are M1 receptor, M2 receptor, alpha adrenergic receptor, and beta adrenergic receptor. So I have not given the options to Prof Q. I'm just asking it a very plain question, because you don't have to always look at the options if you want to just know the answer. Now this is the correct answer. The beta adrenergic receptor subtypes, all the types beta 1, beta 2, and beta 3 are coupled to GS proteins. So this is the correct one. The GS protein coupled receptors activate adenylyl cyclase to increase cyclic AMP. Okay, so here's the key point. This is very vital for your exams. Only beta adrenergic receptors coupled to GS. No muscarinic receptor subtype couples to GS protein. So that's the second. This is also one of the questions taken from the recent INICET 2020. Let us ask one more question. Which cerebral lobe primarily governs hand-eye coordination? The options given in the examination are frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, and temporal lobe. And let's see what Prof Q gives me. So here it is telling that it will explain to me the neuroanatomy of the parietal lobe. So the correct one, the answer is the parietal lobe. So it gives a lot of details on this. A lesion in the parietal lobe can cause deficits in spatial perception and coordination, including impaired hand-eye coordination. Okay, so the parietal lobe, especially the superior parietal lobule, primarily governs hand-eye coordination by integrating sensory and spatial information. So this gives much more detail. So unless just looking for the explanation, you may be asked questions on superior parietal lobule, or it can be as simple as parietal lobe. So these are the three questions what I want to discuss with you today. I hope you can apply most of these problems in Prof Q and get a good answer. If you like the videos, if you like how Prof Q is helping you, subscribe for more videos on this. And you can also download the app at App Store and the Play Store. We have given the link in the description below. Follow us for more information on how to become a good doctor in MBBS, and also how to solve effectively all the NEET PG problems as well as the INI-CET problems that you may encounter in order to go ahead in your career. Thank you. We will meet you in the next video.